guys, JuV day 5. Well, I'm recording this late and everything's just a bit all over the place, so today's not been that great. Ah dear. It doesn't count as the next day until I go to sleep. So the topic of today's video is one that I've wanted to talk about for a little while, to be honest. I want to answer the question of, are Marvel team leaders geniuses? I do want to point out that I don't want to talk about characters that are confirmed geniuses in Marvel, such as Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four, and Iron Man, and Black Panther. These people are all confirmed to be geniuses in universe. There's tests and stuff that they've put together to do that, and quite frankly, we don't need to question them at all. Who we do need to talk about are people that are more like squad leaders type thing, such as Captain America, and Cyclops, and Storm, and there's probably other ones that I can just not think of off the top of my head, it's late. The first one that I want to talk about is Captain America. Now, James, why are you asking whether Captain America is a genius? He's not a genius. Oh, Captain America might very well be a genius. And by that, I mean to be able to use his tools successfully, he pretty much has to be a genius at some form. To be able to use his powers successfully, he has to have some sort of great intelligence. Because think about how much processing power it took to get used to a body that is just so drastically different in the way that that happened. And the fact that, you know, he's able to use the shield as well as he does. How the hell could you do that without some knowledge of geometry and how, like, material substance and density and stuff? How could he bounce the shield off of so many things without just completely having the shield plow through them? I know, artistic license probably, but still, there's gotta be some level of intelligence there. On a similar level, we've got Cyclops, who is my favourite character, but, like, think about how much processing power his brain must use to be able to even keep his eyes working. Look at the way that that has to work, because think about it. When he first has his powers activate or whatever, uncontrollable blasts just everywhere. And, like, granted, the visor helps, but think about how much it must take for him to be able to close his eyes just against that force. And then think about the fact that he's able to not just do that, but again, use his eye beams in such a way that he can bounce them off things. At least at one point, this was part of his power, but is it? Is it really? Is it not just part of his brain? How is that not just a sign of at least some level of great intelligence? Storm is another one. Think about the way that her power works. Just look at how she controls the weather. Look at how she is able to fly. She must have some knowledge of how well it works. And again, you could come down on both Cyclops and Storm as being characters that have just instinctive knowledge on how to use their powers. But think about it. Really, really think about it. How difficult it must be to actually control the wind. Like, especially how difficult it must be to control the wind in such a way that it is able to pick you up just enough and fly you to where you want to go. She's called a Wind Rider. Come on! This has been just a rant. It's really been just a rant. But a lot of these characters don't get recognised for how much intelligence there actually is in their brains. Just because they're not like super geniuses going about repairing time machines and building new ones and stuff like that. They are pretty damn clever and pretty damn smart and just able to use their brains in ways that normal humans... and that's before you even get anywhere near tactics. Like, just think about that. Their battlefield tactics. All three of these characters that I've mentioned today, they are all among the best tactics in the entirety of the Marvel Universe. Just think about that. People defer to these guys. These super geniuses, Stark and Richards and all that, they often defer to Captain America and Cyclops and Storm. These great leaders, not just for leadership, but the fact that they come up with the plans as well. Oh, sorry. Such a rant. Such a rant. I just wanted to talk about this, and why not? Let me know your thoughts on this stuff in the comments down below. I would love to know what you think, and please don't hate me too much for this, because it was a good rant, I'd say. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails down below to see other videos by me, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of JuV.